What's the most recent item you acquired? I found myself in need of a new makeup remover not too long ago. En route to the store, I couldn't escape the onslaught of products, fashion advertisements, and marketing ploys bombarding my senses. As I gazed at the elaborate window displays, contemplation set in regarding the underlying messages these corporations convey. They encourage us to meticulously curate our living spaces with the latest design trends, overhaul our wardrobes with fresh outfits, and invest in skincare promising to remedy all our woes. Implicitly, these acquisitions are meant to bestow happiness, or, at the very least, craft the illusion of it. Yet, one must ponder. Who truly reaps the benefits, and what is the ultimate objective of aspiring to a meticulously curated, materialistic existence? I've come to understand that while external circumstances may elude our control, we wield the power to shift our mindset and reprioritize, diverting our focus from an obsessive fixation on material possessions. Today, I wish to delve into aspects that have profoundly aided me in evading the snares of materialism, fostering a life steeped in simplicity and tranquility. Approximately 2 years ago, I embarked on a personal challenge, a year of mindful spending. Allow me to attest that it evolved into an enlightening odyssey. The impetus behind this endeavor stemmed not only from the necessity to alleviate a substantial debt burden, but also to prove to myself that such an undertaking was within my grasp. Establishing stringent guidelines, I endeavored to heighten awareness regarding my expenditures and diligently pursue my financial objectives. Did I succeed in eradicating all my debt? Not entirely. However, I was astonished at my ability to navigate through the myriad distractions, steering my financial ship back on course. It proved to be a transformative process, effectively resetting my shopping habits that had careened into excess. In doing so, I succeeded in redefining my relationship with money. No longer do I label it a mere challenge. It has seamlessly transformed into a way of life. I refrain from making purchases or indulging in aimless browsing unless a genuine need arises. Employing a wish list has become a cornerstone, guarding against impulsive acquisitions. Furthermore, I actively explore the realm of secondhand markets as a conscious first choice in my consumption habits. In my experience, establishing these guidelines has proven far more effective than traditional budgeting. Instead of feeling confined, I find myself inspired to spend with heightened mindfulness. Let's face it, even the most devoted minimalist occasionally requires purchases for functionality and prosperity. Rather than delving into strategies to entirely avoid the act of shopping, I believe it's paramount to explore how we can approach it with intentionality. If you ever find yourself inundated by expenses or perpetually accumulating items in your cart or wish list, I earnestly suggest engaging in a low-buy challenge or adopting a cash-only budgeting approach. Whether it's setting credit card limits or embracing a no-buy challenge, choose a strategy that resonates with your current life season. Sometimes these deliberate resets are essential for assessing our habits and initiating a fresh start. The process of simplifying intricate facets of life, such as skincare and makeup, holds the potential for profound transformation. Were you aware that the average American encounters a staggering 4,000 to 10,000 ads each day? Many of us have become desensitized to this bombardment, yet it persists in our daily lives. Whether we're scrolling through our phones, watching a movie, or simply stepping outside, courtesy of algorithms tailoring ads to our interests. It's no wonder the allure to indulge in unnecessary purchases is a constant presence. In recent times, the inundation, particularly in the realms of clothing, skincare, and makeup, feels nothing short of overwhelming. Perhaps being the targeted audience for these markets intensifies the challenge. Don't misunderstand me. I revel in the art of beautifying myself and experimenting with diverse looks. Nevertheless, I felt compelled to streamline these aspects of my life and resist the seductive pull of materialism. Within the domain of skincare and makeup, my journey involved encountering oxidized, vitamin C serums, and utilizing expired creams. Lessons well learned. Now, I adhere to a concise 3-step skincare routine. As for my everyday makeup, I store it in a transparent container, enabling a clear view of my inventory and preventing unnecessary duplicates until I've exhausted a product. Reflecting on my primary school days, where a mandatory uniform limited my fashion expression, I could only unveil my personal style during weekends and special occasions. This experience instilled in me a profound sense of contentment with a minimalist wardrobe, influencing my approach to fashion, which endures even today. During my early years in primary school, the mandatory uniform was a constant source of discontent. Yet, as time unfolded, I've come to appreciate this imposed simplicity, shaping it into a guiding principle for my wardrobe. On ordinary days, my attire echoes a contemporary uniform, encompassing approximately 80% of my clothing collection. The intention isn't to succumb to dull or overly basic clothing. Rather, it's about cultivating a thoughtfully curated selection that resonates with my authentic self. This shift in approach has liberated me from the perennial struggle of staring into a closet filled with seemingly endless choices. The impulsive urge to acquire random pieces has dwindled, replaced by a deliberate and mindful expression of my personal style. My wardrobe now stands as a testament to authenticity, providing a seamless source of comfort and satisfaction in my daily life. Looking ahead, if you find yourself lured by certain purchases, I earnestly suggest investing a day or two in crafting a bespoke system aligned with your unique preferences. As you mold this personalized approach, the serenity it bestows upon your daily experiences will undoubtedly be a revelation, allowing you to gracefully navigate the relentless storm of advertisements and messages. In my quest for minimalism, introspection led me to question the roots of my unending desires and the void I sought to fill. Uncomfortably, I acknowledged that my shopping habits were driven by a misguided attempt to define my self-worth, adorning my life with material possessions in a bid to prove my value to others. This realization emphasized the critical need to grasp the concept of enough, to discern when my possessions suffice and when my financial resources are ample. Without embracing this guiding principle, the perpetual cycle of seeking fulfillment through consumerism would persist. Navigating the intricacies of life often leads us into the relentless hustle, where we tirelessly overwork, indulge in pursuits that bring fleeting satisfaction, and yearn for possessions that, in truth, hold little significance. Recently, a profound realization has dawned upon me, an understanding that I am inherently enough without the constant addition of external embellishments. My completeness, value, and sense of love need not be tethered to material possessions. This revelation has become a steadfast anchor, consistently grounding me in a state of gratitude and tranquility. Embracing the wisdom that gratitude can transmute what we have into an abundance of contentment, I make it a ritual to vocalize this affirmation, especially when the beguiling allure of clever advertisements attempts to sway my perspective. Ironically, adopting this mindset has proven to be a wellspring of true abundance and fulfillment, surpassing the transient allure of material possessions. Allow me to gently underscore that you don't need a specific outfit to be seen, an extravagant facial treatment, a designer bag, a lavish car, or an opulent vacation to be valued. In a culture that incessantly bombards us with the notion that we are lacking, there lies immense power in resisting the adoption of this narrative as our internal dialogue. Liberating indeed to proclaim, "I have enough," and "I am enough," resonating not just for myself, but for all of us. Our inherent worth transcends the commodification imposed by societal materialism. As we journey together, I hope these reflections resonate with you, reinforcing the profound truth that genuine worth cannot be bought or priced. Your presence and engagement are truly appreciated. I eagerly anticipate our continued connection in future discussions. Thank you for joining, and let's advance collectively on this journey of introspection and growth.